is on the way out, up in the corner, there's a raffle going on for a senior celebration. So if you would like to try to support them, they do a great cause, giving our seniors a great experience on their way out of this wonderful institution. So any type of support you can do is just wonderful. Good evening and welcome to our Winter Athletic Banquet. Lakeview has a proud tradition of excellence in athletics, and tonight we're going to celebrate another memorable winter season. The winter brought a lot of effort, growth, and achievements worth recognizing, and that's exactly what tonight is about. It is a chance to reflect on the work our athletes put in, the process they made, and the moments that made this season special. We also are proud to recognize two teams that brought home all city championships this winter, girls bowling and boys swim and dive. To begin the evening, we want to highlight the heart of our teams and our seniors. These athletes have dedicated years to the sport and have helped shape the culture of our programs. We've asked two of our senior athletes to share their experience and wisdom they gained as Spartans. Following our cross-country and track division, boys will go first in the even numbers. This is 2026. We will start with the male. Please welcome Josh Neal, senior swimmer.
Good evening. My name is Josh O'Neill. I'm a four-year varsity letter winner in swimming and a member of the state team for the past 2 years. When I started swimming, I only intended to be a sport to keep me in shape for soccer. However, I found a sport that grew on me, and I found that Lakeview swimming was truly one of a kind. Lakeview swimming is a team not fed by ego, but a team that is constructive, has a hunger for improvement, and where people push their teammates to be better. LHS swimming is a winning program, consistently winning conference titles and sending multiple swimmers to state every year. Some of my favorite moments are when we won the conference championship my freshman and sophomore years. Additionally, being a part of the state team alongside my teammates is something I will never forget. This program will not be what it is today without our top-notch coaching staff, including Coach Frenenberg, Coach English, and Coach Schaefer. You will not find a more dedicated group to build this sport at Lakeview. While being a student athlete, I've learned many lessons, but my biggest takeaways from swim were being disciplined, being persistent, and giving everything I got. Swimming is tough. It's early morning practices, exhausting sets, and limited downtime. Even on Christmas Eve, the team has a tradition of swimming 100 hundreds. That's over 5.5 miles of swimming. But we all know these grueling activities build strength and endurance. We could choose to skip practice, sleep in, cheat on the 100 hundreds. But swimming has taught me that the work I put in through discipline and persistence will deliver results. At our last morning practice of the season, Coach English talked about how showing up every day is one of the most important life skills. He talked about the fact that to be successful in life, you need to show up even when you don't feel like it. Maybe you won't have a choice. Like if you want to pay your bills, perhaps take a job. This reminded me that morning practice is much more than just working out, but it's a life lesson to prepare us for our future. As far as my future beyond high school, I'm currently training to achieve my private pilot's license and aspire to have a career in aviation. One of the biggest personal challenges for me was balancing the long hours of swimming with school and club training. I had to plan my week around all these activities in order to stay dedicated in each area. Through this experience, I've learned valuable lessons about time management. Instead of avoiding challenges, I've learned to face them directly and develop strategies to overcome them. A piece of advice I would give to those younger than me is to be open to trying something new. When I was a freshman, I had no plan for a winter sport, but then some upperclassmen tried recruiting me for the swim team. Although I blew it off a few times, they kept asking. A week later, I was in the pool, and honestly, it was the most challenging and humbling experiences in my whole life. But I stuck with it, and looking back on old videos of me swimming, it was a 90-day difference. I honestly just encourage anyone here not to be afraid to try something new. If I hadn't, I would have missed the opportunity to be a part of our LHS swim community. Try something new, show up, put effort into it, and you will be successful. Thank you.
We should have a freshman picture of him, what he looked like as a freshman, is what he looks like as a senior. And Mom and Dad agreed that young man changed a lot, and swimming had a lot of things to do with that. Now we'll hear from Libby Klein, a senior basketball player.
Good evening. My name is Elizabeth Klein, and I'm a senior here at Lakeview. During my 4 years of high school, I have played basketball, volleyball, and soccer. First, I would like to thank the athletic department and Mr. Amesbury for giving me the opportunity to speak tonight. It truly means a lot to be asked to do this. I have played sports since I was old enough to remember, from gymnastics at H3 to every wild spark sport they offered. I'm not sure how or why I started playing sports, except that my parents knew it was good for me. However, it grew to be a huge part of my life and who I am. I have met some of my closest friends through sports. I definitely grew to love the competition of the game, but it was the people I met along the way that made sports such an important part of me. As I look back, one thing I realized is that every one of us has a different reason for getting involved in sports. We all play for different reasons and all reach for different goals. Some play hoping to compete at a higher level in college, some play simply for enjoyment, and others play it to be with their friends. Even though our reasons for being are all different, we come to share the same experiences and make memories together. When we were younger, it was simple. You showed up, you ran around, you made friends, and you had fun. There was no stress about your playing time, no worries about making a mistake, and no pressure to perform at your very best. Yet as you grow, so do the expectations. It is easy to focus all your energy on these expectations and forget the whole reason that made us fall in love with the game in the first place. No matter what your reason is now, never forget why you started, to have fun. Over the years, I've learned that having a positive mindset is just as important as physical skill. There will always be bad practices, tough losses, and moments when things don't go your way. But staying positive helps you push through challenges and continue to improve. A positive teammate encourages others, lifts people up after mistakes, and celebrates their successes. When you choose to stay positive, you not only become a better athlete, but you also create a stronger team environment. Success isn't just about winning games, it's about the attitude you bring every day and how you help the people around you grow. My advice to younger athletes is to remember that every one of us came here from different places and for different reasons. But when we step onto the field or court, we are one team. So respect each other's journeys, support one another, and most importantly, never forget to enjoy the little moments together. Those moments will mean more than any win or any scoreboard. Stay positive, lift each other up, and always remember that being a great teammate is just as important as being a great athlete. Thank you.
One of the special things about doing this banquet is parents get to see other teams that they normally would not go and watch and perform. And with that, we have a lot of team sports, but within those team sports are some individual sports too. Wrestling is a team sport, but as an individual you can move on. Bowling is a team sport, but as an individual you can move on. Swimming is a team sport, as an individual you can move on. So as we go through and talk about each team, you're going to think, well, why isn't he talking more about this team? Well, individually, they might be able to do more than what a team could do. So you're not necessarily talking about individuals. So as we go through this, enjoy what our teams have accomplished. We'll start with boys basketball, freshman, Coach Hicks, their record was 6 and 16. And this is a coach's comment. As a freshman basketball coach, I often have to remind myself that these boys were just in 8th grade not long ago. Throughout the season, I truly feel like the team made a big leap in their development. As a coach, that's really the most important thing to see improvement. My goal for the season was to help the players grow, improve their skills, to prepare them for the next level. I believe we accomplished that goal, and I'm proud of the progress that the boys made this year. For the freshman boys basketball team, please stand up. JV, Coach Mueller, overall record was 10 and 12, and Coach Mueller is a man of very few words. The boys JV team had a good season. They learned a lot and each one of them got better. They were a very smart basketball team and easy to coach. JV boys basketball team, please stand up. Varsity, Coach Wickman had 2 SMAC members, which made it either honorable mention or first team, 2 all-city members, team record 5 and 18, coach's comment. This was a great season for character building. Our record wasn't what we wanted it to be, but we never stopped working to get better. I'm very proud of the resilience of this team. With boys varsity basketball team, please stand up. Girls basketball, Coach Grenier and Parsons, overall record 49. They were not aware of this. Freshmen, you have a trophy in my office. You were a runner-up in the contract tournament, so you got to pick it up eventually. Coach's comment, this team has shown amazing growth from the start of the season until now. We got through all the ups and downs together while still keeping the family team mindset in the forefront. All of them showed up to practice every day to learn and get better. All the girls had amazing spirits and attitudes despite the wins and losses. We are super proud of each and every one of them. With the freshman girls basketball team, please stand up. JV Coach Wynn, overall record was 1-19. Not the record we wanted from the coach, but exactly the heart we needed. This JV squad played hard every game with passion and a never quit attitude. They didn't just play for themselves, they played for the girls standing next to them. This is how you rebuild a program. So proud to be your coach. The JV girls basketball team, please stand up. Varsity Coach Numa had 3 SMAC members, 3 all-city records, team record 13 and 11, finished 10 and 6 in the SMAC. This from Coach. After a slow start in December, I think we all like to forget. The girls played great basketball, finished the season with a winning record. I was really proud of this group of sticking together through the tough times, and I think our seniors deserve a lot of credit for being amazing leaders all season long. I look forward to working with a really talented underclassmen and competing in the future championship. The girls varsity basketball team, please stand up. Bowling had the same coach for both, Coach Williams, so we're going to do both of them and then they both stand up together. Girls overall record, 21-9, all-city champions, 3 all-conference bowlers, 7 all-city bowlers. Jordan Edwards qualified for the state meet. Boys bowling was 19-11 and 3 all-conference bowlers. Coach Williams is a man with many words too. Thank you for trusting the process this year. Every year is a grind, and I'm wishing the seniors the best on their journey. With both the boys and girls bowling team, please stand up. Competitive cheer, Coach Marshall. Second, all-SMAC team, 2 all-SMAC teams, 1 honorable mention, 5 all-state academic, which is 3.8 or higher GPA. The whole team was an honorable mention all-state academic honors. As a team, they had a GPA of 3.0 or higher. All-city runners-up. Coach's comment, this year's competitive cheer team grew in numbers and had many athletes who were new to the sport. The team dealt with several injuries this season, but remained strong, steady, and continued to improve each and every meet. The team drastically improved this season, outscoring last year's high score 7 different times. The team took 2 second-place finishes, 3 third-place finishes throughout the season. They ended the season in 5th place overall in the SMAC Division I standings. This was an amazing season with a group of girls to work with. They did an awesome job of helping put Lakeview Community Cheer back in the position we want to be. Girls competitive cheer, please stand up. Boys swim, Coach Frenberg, Coach Schaefer, and Coach English. All city champions were in 3rd in the SMAC championship, 9 all city members, 6 all SMAC members, school record broker Peyton Elder. Where are you, Peyton? Stand up. Peyton is his personal tour of the SMAC. He set 3 different pool records in diving. And swimming, you are able to set records at somebody else's pool, and he just dominated this year. He ranked 2nd all-time in Lakeview. Team record is 7-2, 3rd in the SMAC, comment from the coach. Our Spartans had an outstanding season both in and out of the water. This group truly came together as a team, showing incredible dedication and commitment to the program all year long. Their hard work paid off with impressive time drops in several state qualifying swims at the conference meet. Best of luck to Peyton Elger, Major Ballman, Josh Neal, Everett Yoder, Easton Klein, and Lavelle Marshall as they compete at the state championship at Eastern Michigan. They leave tomorrow for the state championship. Wrestling, Coach Vernon, Coach's comment. We took a step forward this year, winning 9 duels up from 2 the year before. We were incredibly young and looking forward to returning every starter from this year. Would the boys wrestling team please stand up? Before we move on, we got to recognize a couple of people that helped our program go extremely well. The best trainer in all of Michigan, Caitlin Ballard. And the one in the office, Mrs. Davis, please stand up. If you ever come to a basketball game and you see a leg show, it's all because of Kid Roach. Kid Roach, please stand up. A number of years ago, we started a new award. You guys know the history of Lakeview. We had a few ADs before I became an AD. It kind of got dropped with a couple of them. We started back up this year as a year lifetime service award. We'd like to have 2 individuals come down now. Matt and Stacy Neal, please come on down.
The Lakeview Gary Beard Lifetime Service Award is presented in recognition of outstanding leadership, dedication, and service to Lakeview athletics. This year, we are proud to recognize 2 very deserving individuals, once again, Stacey Neal and Matt Neal. Stacey and Matt have generously volunteered countless hours in support of our athletic programs. Their service has taken many forms over the years, with booster members and booster president, basketball scorekeepers and scoreboard operators, video support, early morning breakfast for our swimmers, swim meet timers, transportation drivers, and steady hands wherever help is needed. They have never sought recognition. They simply show up again and again because they care about Lakeview and they care about kids. Above all else, Stacey and Matt are outstanding supporters of Lakeview athletics. Their commitment has impacted multiple programs and hundreds of student athletes. Because of their dedication, many young people have been given opportunities to pursue their dreams and achieve success that may not have been possible without their support. Their leadership is quiet, their dedication is consistent, their service selfless. Stacey and Matt, Lakeview Athletics is stronger because of you. It is our honor to present you with the Lakeview Gary Beard Lifetime Service Award. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now handing out the Lakeview Spartans Athletic Awards. Winners of these awards were voted on by their teammates. Recipients, when you hear your name announced, please come stand with your coach. Families and friends, please hold your applause until announced. A photograph of the group will be taken and emailed home. We'll start off with the Gary Beard Most Improved Award. Gary Beard was a teacher, coach, athletic director, and assistant principal during his 45 years at Lakeview from 1958 to 2003. He is known for his love of Lakeview athletics and watching the student athletes grow and mature during their time at LHS. Gary worked tirelessly every day to make Lakeview a better place for staff and students. He was first class in every way. The Lakeview Most Improved Award is in his honor. Now, for tonight's recipient of the Gary Beard Most Improved Award. From boys basketball, Josiah Walter. From girls basketball, Jolisa Todd. From boys bowling, Hayden Haynold. From girls bowling, Petra McPeters. From competitive cheerleading, Anna Lowe. From boys swimming and diving, AJ Jaffica. And from wrestling, Carson Laser. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipients of the Gary Beard Most Improved Award. Next up, the Kathleen Moore Perseverance Award. Kathleen Moore, a student athlete and 1979 Lakeview graduate, devoted her life to education and public service. She served on the Lakeview Board of Education from 2003 to 2024, facing breast cancer and Parkinson's disease in the last 5 years of her life with extraordinary grace and resilience. The Lakeview Perseverance Award is in her honor. Now, for tonight's recipients of the Kathleen Moore Perseverance Award. From boys basketball, Isaiah McFerrin. From girls basketball, Elizabeth Klein. From boys bowling, Alexander Bailey. From girls bowling, Petra McPeters. From competitive cheerleading, Brooklyn Gracie. From boys swimming and diving, Lavelle Marshall. And from wrestling, Riley Chambers. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipients of the Kathleen Moore Perseverance Player Award. Next up, the Ted Thomas Sportsmanship Award. Ted Thomas was principal of Lakeview High School for 32 years, from 1942 to 1974. He was an exceptional high school and collegiate athlete and was known by Lakeview students and staff for his fairness and sportsmanship, behavior, and beliefs. Lakeview Sportsmanship Award is in his honor. Now, for tonight's recipients of the Ted Thomas Sportsmanship Award. From boys basketball, Gavin Deal. From girls basketball, Emerson Manning. From boys bowling, Kobe Lensberger. From girls bowling, Marley Gaston. From competitive cheerleading, Arabella Japan. From boys swimming and diving, Peyton Elder. And from wrestling, Arthur Singh. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipients of the Ted Thomas Sportsmanship Award. Next up, we have the Carl Reynolds Best Competitor Award. Carl Reynolds was a teacher, coach, athletic director, assistant assistant superintendent and superintendent during his 39 years at Lakeview from 1941 to 1980. He was a very competitive person. His competitive nature was perhaps best exemplified in his successful battle to overcome paralysis caused by a stroke in the 1960s. The Lakeview Best Competitor Award is in his honor. Now, for tonight's recipients of the Carl Randall's Best Competitor Award. From boys basketball, Tavion Newton. From girls basketball, Danae Williams. From boys bowling, Evan Grant. From girls bowling, Jordan Edwards. From competitive cheerleading, Ramaya Reaper. From boys swimming and diving, Josh Neal. And from wrestling, Timothy McBride. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipients of the Carl Randall's Best Competitor Award. And now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's final individual award, the Dwayne Stapleton Most Valuable Player Award. Dwayne Stapleton was a Battle Creek native who was one of the first troops to land on Normandy Beach on June 6, 1944. Dwayne was wounded that day and was awarded a Purple Heart. Mr. Stapleton returned to Battle Creek and became involved with Lakeview Athletics, where he worked for over 30 years. The Lakeview Most Valuable Player Award is in his honor. Now, for tonight's recipients of the Dwayne Stapleton Most Valuable Player Award. From boys basketball, Isaiah McFerrin. From girls basketball, Aaliyah Smith. From boys bowling, Hayden Williams. From girls bowling, Ashlyn McMillan. From competitive cheerleading, Abigail Potts. From boys swimming and diving, Major Bowman. And from wrestling, Jose Felix. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipients of the Dwayne Stapleton Most Valuable Player Award.
It always works out. The wrestlers are the farthest ones away that has to walk the farthest to get their award. Matt and Stacy, congratulations on the award, well deserved. We do expect you to still take care of the clock and scoreboard. That is not an award that says your career is over. It's halfway through. Let me get to my last page. A little patience here, please. Thank you for coming, Alan. Thank you for your help. Parents that need this help. Normally we take the kids out of school during seminar on Monday to do a survey. We have a platform called Grit Leadership, and that is a survey from the athletes about the coaches and how they thought the season went. What they liked about the coach, what they like to see the coach improve on, and what the team could do differently down the road. This year, just because of conflict, we weren't able to do that. Every athlete in here has been sent a survey by email. We know that students are not the best with emails. So I'm asking parents to remind them, hey, did you fill out the survey yet? We have good response so far, but there's been a few who are lingering. If they're not sure what the survey is, type in final forms or type in my name, it should pop up. If they don't have that, just stop by and I'll be more than glad to help you out with that. At this time, we're going to move on to the second part of our banquet. Boys basketball will be going to the cafeteria. Girls basketball is going to the forum. Wrestling staying here in the gym. Thank you for your time. Thank you for our athletes. Congratulations on a great winter season.